This meeting is being
Peace and love,
recorded.
peace and love, awesome energies. Here we are again, Mrs. Empowerment Coach in the building. Of course, you guys, it is me, your favorite life coach. I am here, I am present. I have missed you guys. Of course, in my absence, I have been doing some research. And you guys, I know that you see my hair all blown out. Yes, you guys, I am definitely going to continue to do my best to train my hair to be straighter. There will be various times where I do different things. So I'm going to let you guys know I have some awesome information for you. But before we get into the awesome information, I do need you to do me a favor. I do need you to give me a thumbs up once you actually have watched this video to its entirety. I do have some freebies today for you. But I have awesome news. Of course, you know I'm always excited when I come here for you. I am the educator, coach, founder of Alethea Cares Truly Coaching, also known as Empowerment Schooling. You guys, we focus on bringing awareness to the masses for the one thing that we all have in common, and that is the brain. We focus on bringing you guys facts, tools, and tips on ways to master yourself, because your emotions come from your brain, and there are only 8 of them. If you didn't know, now you do. Check me out, you guys. I'm going to need for you to subscribe to the channel, because that helps the channel to continue to grow, as well different fundings for the channel, so that we can better come here to serve you guys with all these different emotional ways to grow and develop for yourself, so that you can have hope. And that means to Empowerment Schooling having only positive experiences. You guys, that's important, because we as people have been so divided and are so separated by so many different things that it's not very conducive to the generations that are coming up. So here at Empowerment Schooling, what we aim to do is to keep you guys abreast on information, tips, and knowledge on how to master yourself, because you guys, we are the source. We are exactly what we're going to need for our future and for our next generation to continue to rise up. So you guys, let's stay together. Let's continue to empower one another. I'm not really sure if I'm liking this lipstick that I'm having on, but hey, it is what it is. It's already going on, and it's just definitely going to happen that way. You guys, I do consider myself, or one of my titles is the educator coach, as well, Mrs. Empowerment Coach. But the educator coach, you guys, I'm definitely going to be giving you guys another perspective of the educator coach. I'm going to be opening my own my own YouTube channel. Yay! Can we get a clap, clap, clap? You guys, I'm still going to be present here on Empowerment Schooling. That's definitely happening. I am always a part of Empowerment Schooling. This is my second baby. So I'm very, very proud of the platform, though we are going to be having other coaches and other mentors to come aboard the platform and broaden you guys' horizons, like maybe a nutrition coach, somebody to help us to learn how to eat, and so that it helps our brains, because that's what's important. That's the engine of our bodies, you guys. So today, as you know, I did tell you that was my good news for you. I'm opening up my own YouTube channel. So I'm definitely going to be having the information for that in the description box. Make sure you follow me there. You guys, I am going to be so glad to go there and help you guys in the manner that I best see fit for you guys. That's not to say that I want you to stop coming here, because I'm going to be here too. Okay. So anywho, you guys, it's just on my channel. I'm going to open up the platform a bit more and give you guys more of myself as the educator coach and Mrs. Empowerment Coach, different things that I want to bring to my audience, in the facet that I feel is going to be best for you guys. And, I'm still going to be here, still going to do that, still going to be here. Anywho, you guys, I want to jump into the topic for today, and I don't want to make this a really long vlog because I do want to get to my freebie for you. So with that being stated, let me jump right into this, you guys. I know we've been talking about happiness, and I want to thank you all for all of your likes, your shares, and your comments on that particular video, the 3 simple steps to stay happy. Hey, I hope you guys are applying that into your daily lives, and you are actually beginning to enjoy and experience the more wholeness of joy, which joy and happiness are 2 different things. Joy is internal. It's coming from your brain. It's a chemical reaction, whereas happiness is external. It takes for something to happen or some form of action in order for that to actually take place and transpire. Now, you guys, when it comes down to happiness, some people take happiness, you guys, and they just go overboard with it, okay? Like, and I know that, you know, sometimes I do that. I know I'm a lot extra. Like, for instance, my shirt says, damn, I make 30 look good. 35, honey. 35, look alive. You see it. Oh, whoa, whoa. You see it. You see it. Oh, 35, look alive. You guys, I love it. I love it. I'm definitely digging this hair though, honey. My new stylist, honey, she rocked out. So you guys are going to be seeing more of my natural self. There's no chemicals here, you guys, but kudos. And I listen, I don't knock anybody that does anything that they do. But as for me, honey, this is 5 years. Look alive, 5 years. Okay. My bad. You know, I get a little sidetracked. Let's don't judge. Because I'm pretty sure you do too. But you guys, this is something that made me happy, was to actually get my hair pressed out and get it straight. And that was something that it didn't have to happen. It's something that I wanted for me, you know, this new look for me. You know, I've rocked the natural out. I have done natural for the last 5 years, and I've done it to the best of my ability, honey. And I must say, I have slayed. I have slayed, honey, in that natural with the fro, with the coils, with the all different kind of stuff, honey. I don't rock. So I'm gonna take it back a little classic on y'all, a little classic, the way I consider classic. It does not mean it has to be anybody else's classic. But as for me, honey, I'm not worried about being as sleek and all of that. I just like the fact that it's down, okay? You know what I'm saying? I like the fact that it's easy for me to control. It's easy for me to manage. And that's what brought me happiness about taking this different action. Still, once again, no chemicals, team natural in the house. All right, you guys. So with that being said, let's talk about this whole hedonism. All right. Hedonism. All right. Hedonism. Okay. Hedonism. Let's first of all, have you ever even heard of that? If you have never heard of hedonism, or maybe if I'm saying it wrong, I don't mind. You can definitely drop it in the comments and let me know if I'm saying it wrong. You know, I'm not that type of person. I'm not a know-it-all. I just know a lot about a lot of stuff. Honey, can I get a hey now? Okay, you guys. Hedonism, contrary to popular belief, I'm going to say this again. Happiness is not an emotion. Although felt with feelings, doing, or experiences. Happiness is defined as a mental and emotional state of well-being characterized by positive feelings or pleasant emotions ranging from contentment to intense joy. Now, happiness is external. It's based on situations, events, people, and things, and thoughts. Okay? Don't forget. Now, if you don't remember about our conversation about thoughts, because I know I come here and I tell you a lot of different stuff, but don't worry, I'll definitely drop a link in the comments, in the description box, okay? That's going to get you directly to an area where you'll be able to understand what thoughts actually are. And you know what that's going to be? That's going to be the link to the Mind's Guide of Emotion. You guys, you've got to get your own copy. You have to have your copy of the Mind's Guide of Emotion. Why is that important? That is important, you guys. This book, it's important because having the tools that you need to be successful. They say that our people, the reason why, a lot of low income poverty status people are where they are is because they don't read. They say that the information that for self-improvement and self-development is inside of a book. I have taken plenty of time to put this book together for you. I have done a vast array of research and all different types of things myself as well. Miss Alyssa, Coach, Miss Biracial Guru, we've done it. It's here. It is here. You got to get yourself a copy. The link's in the description box. Anywho, hedonism. Hedonism, honey. Hedonism is the philosophy of pleasure. All right. It's not the same. Okay. Hedonism pretty much is the pursuit of happiness for one's own sake and for more keen addiction features. Okay. So basically, let me tell you what this is. When you or someone is acting out of hedonism, or hedonistically, let me say this right so that you understand the terminology. When you're behaving hedonistically, for instance, you done ate too much candy. All right, you done ate too much. At this point, you know how it works. Candy, you're either going to get a bad toothache, you're going to have a bad stomach ache, you're going to have the runs. Something is not going to be good, but you knew that. Or for instance, people who have different food allergies. When they eat something, I have an acquaintance of mine that is allergic to shellfish. And you know what he does? He takes Benadryl first, and then he eats it and eats it and eats it. And then when he has a little bit of a reaction, he takes a tad bit more Benadryl, and then he continues to move on with his life. Now, if his lips swell up, he does what he needs to do to get that taken care of. But what he has learned is if he puts on gloves, he has less of a reaction around his mouth. I'm not sure how that plays into it, but the fact of the matter is, him loving shrimp, lobster, crab, crawfish, he eats those too. When he eats it with gloves, for whatever reason, his lips and things don't swell up. But when he eats the shellfish with just his fingers, he had like his lips, they swell, and he gets this ring around his lips. And then like they're really swole. Sometimes he said his tongue gets swole. He said his gums itch really bad, even while he's eating the shrimp or the crab or the lobster or the crawfish. He says that his gums itch while he's eating it. And when we were on a business trip, is when I first found out about his little situation. We were at Joe's Crab Shack, and it was my first time. And so he had gotten him a crawfish bear. It was this whole long scenario, you guys. And as he kept saying, and I'm like, yo, why are you doing that? That's like weird. Like, is your throat burning or something? Is it hot? He was like, no, I'm allergic to shellfish. And I'm like, okay, wait, is like your throat gonna swell up? I'm thinking like, on that that movie that Will Smith did when he had that allergic reaction that he swelled all up and stuff. I'm thinking, that's what's gonna happen to him. But that's not what happened. He was telling me that he had control over it, but he had to go through he went through a lot of tumultuous experiences before he realized that if he took Benadryl before, he would be fine. He would still have some of the reactions, but it's not a dramatic scene anymore, because he now knows to do the Benadryl before he eats it and then take a little more after he eats it. And he has a little process, but you guys, hedonism is when you're doing something and you know that it's going to cause you pain or suffering or someone else pain or suffering, and you do it anyway. For instance, one historical figure that we all know, Hitler. Hitler enslaved and did a vast array of horrible things to people for his own pleasures, for things that he seeked and acquired for himself. So that's a person that we can actually, that I can use as an example, that you're familiar with practices that happen, and that you can tie the word hedonism to a practice, and that's what Hitler did. He enslaved Jews for his own personal gain and his own personal benefit. As well, you can look at other historical instances and stories that you can tie that back into. So why is this important, you guys? Why is this important? This is important because all of these things are psychological. All of these things are happening in your brain. There are people who are, they use drugs. We're just going to keep it all the way real. You were told as a child what drugs would do to you. You probably have even had family members that know, that you've seen endure certain things, and you still indulged in whatever the situation was that caused, I'll put that back up in a minute, that caused them, to become addicted, to lose their teeth, to lose their home, to lose their jobs. They're feeding into their hedonistic behavior. They are doing things, and now let's don't misconstrue how this happens, okay? Because anticipation, of course, as we know, is an emotion, and anticipation happens in your brain, and it is releasing the happy drug, which is dopamine. And the dopamine is telling you, it's creating those sensations. It's called the happy feeling, the happy energy, that dopamine. And so, once you do something and you feel that sensation, you're going to want to feed that. And that's becoming a hedonistic behavior, because even though it's going to cause you pain, you are wanting the pleasure. You'll go through the pain to get to the pleasuristic side of it. Like those women that get their hair braided. I used to be one of those women that would sit there for 12 hours and my head is hurting and it is killing me just to look beautiful. Those are hedonistic tendencies, though it may not be something that is like dramatic. For instance, Little Kim, I'm not knocking her. Don't for one second get it twisted. I'm not knocking anybody. That's not who I am as a person nor as a coach, but I'm just saying her idea, she anticipated this look, she anticipated this body, she anticipated these features and was not okay with what she wanted. So she went through several different plastic surgery situations and put her body through several different tumultuous experiences to get the final product of whatever it is that she's having right now. That's a hedonistic behavior, to put yourself through pain to receive, whatever it is, the outcome that you're expecting to come out of it. You guys, we got to do better, with what we allow ourselves to get involved in. We've got to do better with what we allow ourselves to take part in. You're in control of yourself. You're in control of you. You are the driver of this vessel. Okay? Even though your brain is the engine of this vessel, you most definitely are the driver. Whether you're giving your power away, whether you're giving your power away or not, you're still in control. If you're giving your power away to a substance, to a habit, to a feeling, it's all you, baby. It's all on you, baby. So I know that I told you I wanted to give you something, a freebie. All right. So what my freebie is going to take for you to go inside of the description box and take a look at the link. The link that I'm giving you is going to give you the ability to take a training that will help you to develop your video skills from a business perspective. It's going to give you a lot of different tips and tools so that you'll be able to grow your platform using video. Even if that means that you don't actually come on screen. There is a way for you to video if you're nervous without showing your face. You can definitely do these style of videos without you being on screen. And you can still capture a nice audience. You can still engage with that audience, and you definitely can sell to that audience. So you guys, that's my time. I definitely hope you have taken some nuggets out of this particular vlog with me today. I have enjoyed my time here with you. Do yourself a favor and grab you a copy of the Mind's Guide of Emotion. Ensure that you have subscribed to this channel, giving me a thumbs up, because I definitely knocked it out the park with this particular video. I'm excited to do this for you, you guys. If no one's told you today, you are special, you're important, and you are awesome. I love you. Peace and love. Peace and hair grease. You know how I do it. I'm checking out of this thing. Until our next one.